everybody, what's going on? So today I'm going to be showing you this really cool card trick. It's an original effect using 4 cards. So before we get into it, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment down below telling me what you thought about the video. So let's get straight into this video. So, as you can see, I have 4 jokers. That's all these 4 cards are. Okay? Well, actually, I don't know. I think I might actually want to use 4 aces instead. Well, no, I'm not too sure. I don't know if I want to use 4 jokers or if I want to use 4 aces. It's hard to decide. I mean, I like the jokers, but at the same time, I kind of like the aces too. So that's where I'm going to let you guys decide. So if I would had a spectator, I would ask them to name the 4 suits. So they would say spades, clubs, hearts, and diamonds. I would say name 2 of those. Let's say they name spades and clubs. Name 1 of those. Let's say they name clubs. Okay? So clubs. Go ahead and name the 4 royals, which would be the king, queen, jack, ace. So go ahead and name 2 of those. Say they name ace and jack. So that would leave the king and queen, right? So go ahead and name 1 of those. Let's say they say the queen, so that leaves the king. So king of clubs, right? So they chose the card now. And just like that, all the cards turn into the king of clubs. So that was the trick, guys, and now how to do it. So for this trick, these are the 4 cards you're going to need, okay? So in the performance, I used the king of clubs, but just to show you that it can literally be any face card or ace, but not the ace of spades, obviously. But any face card or ace needs to be the card you're going to transform all the other cards into, and you'll see why later in the trick, okay? And 2 identical jokers. They have to be identical, or the trick won't work. And the ace of spades, okay? So this is the order you're going to have the cards in. Ace, face card, 2 jokers, okay? Just like this, alright? Okay, so this whole trick kind of based around one certain move. I think it's called a flourish count or something like that. I can't quite remember. Something in around that area of words. So, you're going to kind of just, what that basically does is, you're showing the joker, the same joker every single time, as you're just peeling the top card off, just showing the same joker every single time, okay? And all you're really doing is reversing the cards at the same time. So, just showing a joker, and you're just showing the same joker every time. But it creates the illusion that you're showing 4 different jokers, okay? So, full speed, it'll look like that. And as you see, it kind of looks like you're showing, 4 different jokers. So, you're going to be like, I'm going to use the 4 jokers. And you're like, and actually, no, I don't know. I think I might want to use the 4 aces instead. So then you're just, what you did whenever you did that, you reverse counted the cards. So now that brought the ace to the bottom. So you can basically just do the same move again, only this time showing the ace. It's like, I don't know. I think I just want to use the 4 aces instead. Okay? So again, you've pretty much just done the same thing. You just showed the 4 aces, okay? And I know what you're thinking. If I keep doing that over and over, won't they kind of catch on what I'm doing? Truth is, no, you won't, because I've done it to people, and they have literally not even caught me yet. So maybe if you did the trick 2 or 3 times, they might find out after that, but you won't really be doing that. Hopefully, don't ever do a card trick twice. Okay, so you showed the ace, and now you're basically in the same order you started out in. And this whole trick obviously can't revolve around you reverse counting the order every single time. So what you're gonna do is you're like, I really just can't make up my mind. You're just gonna kind of show if you have 2 cards, okay, and you're gonna interlace the 2 cards, okay? And but you gotta make sure, because all right, you have your face card and ace. Make sure they're in your right hand, and your 2 jokers, make sure they're in your left hand whenever you do switch them out, okay? Or just keep track of which 2 cards are in what hand. But I like just keep these in my right hand, these in my left hand, okay? So you're just gonna show them off, and you're gonna interlace them, making sure that a joker goes to the bottom and your ace goes to the top, okay? So interlace them just like that, okay? And put them back together, square them up. And now what you have is a joker, jack, joker, ace, okay? So you're ready to do the flourish count again. Show the 4 jokers. Alright, you're going to say, I don't know if I want to use the 4 jokers or the 4 aces. And again, you're just going to do the same thing. You brought that ace to the bottom, so you can just simply do it again. 4 aces. Alright? So, you're going to, and then you're just going to separate them again. Like, I really cannot make up my mind. Now, what you have here is that the jack is in the 3rd position. So whenever you peel off the top 2 cards and put them into your right hand, and these 2 cards are in your left hand, this is what you have in your left hand, the joker and the jack, okay? So what all you're doing is when you separate the cards, you're bringing that jack to the top, okay? Just like that. All right. So again, you're gonna like, I think I'm pretty much set on the jokers. So you're gonna be like, I think I'm pretty much set on the jokers, and you're gonna do that same flourish count again, just showing those jokers. All right. But what you oh shoot, I messed up. So whenever you show those 4 jokers, 1, 2, you're gonna get a break under the next card. So 1, 2, you're gonna get a break under the third card you pull off, and that's actually going to be the ace. Okay. To get a break under the ace, show this card. Now you're holding a break. Okay. Just like that, holding a break under the 2 cards. And you're like, I like the jokers, but I kind of like the aces too. So you're not going to be doing the whole deck with the aces. You're just going to be showing 2 cards as the aces. And you're saying, okay, I got an idea. Okay, so this is probably the hardest part to explain of the trick. It's basically you're forcing a card, okay? And this is how you're going to do it. So this is why you only need to have a face card or an ace, okay? So the Jack of Hearts is on the bottom here. Basically, you're just going to be forcing the Jack of Hearts. You're going to be making them say they're going to use the Jack of Hearts. Here's how you're going to do it. You're going to tell them to name the 4 royals, which are the King, Queen, Jack, and Ace, right? So after they name 4, they say name 2 of them. Okay, let's say they name the King, Queen, okay? So they did not name the Jack and the Ace, right? So you're going to say, okay, you didn't name the Jack and the Ace. You're going to say, okay, so that leaves the Jack and the Ace, okay? Now, if they say Jack and Ace, you're going to say, okay, so you said Jack and Ace, right? You see them going, you're kind of forcing the card. So after they've got Jack and Ace, Jack and King, whatever they said, either way, you need to make sure Jack is whatever card they've chose, right? So if they said King and Queen or King and Ace, that leaves, you know, Queen and Jack, right? So you say, okay, so that leaves the Queen and Jack. So you're going to say, name one of those. So they're going to say Queen and Jack. Let's say they name Jack. So you're going to say, okay, Jack. We have Jack. Now, if they say Queen, you're going to say, okay, that leaves the Jack. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to do the same thing with the suits. You're going to say, name the suits, spades, clubs, hearts, diamonds, right? So after they name those 4 cards, you're going to say, name 2 of them. All right, so we have a Jack of Hearts. You're going to say, they say diamonds and hearts. You're going to say, okay, so you name the diamonds and hearts. Say one of those. Let's say they name the hearts. You're going to say, okay, so that leaves the diamonds. So we have Jack of diamonds. And literally, before I got started in Magic, someone used that kind of force on me, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know what you're doing. So in their mind, they said, okay, it could have been any card I could have said, you know? In their mind, Jack of Hearts. So they're going to be amazed whenever you show that the 4 cards have now turned into the Jack of Hearts. And again, you're just doing that same flourish count, just like that. And it's obviously not examinable because you don't want them to see that you just, you know, have jokers and an ace right here. But I'd like to just flip the card over and just kind of lay it on the ground and not show these cards. Like if they want to look at it, I'd be like, no. So, I don't know what to tell you, really. That's kind of your own pickle there, I guess. But yeah, so that is the trick, guys. Hope you guys liked it. Follow my channel Instagram right up there. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.